What's up, guys? Today I'll be doing motor mounts on my cls55. These are really bad, so when I would floor it, you would hear the transmission and the engine together just drop as soon as I would let off the gas. I already replaced the transmission one, thinking it was just the transmission one since my whole shifter would move up, but it's for sure the motor mounts. I was looking under here and it looks like I got fucking oil everywhere, excuse my language. So that's not good, but it doesn't look too bad. I already tightened the filter just now. I think it was coming from the filter, but it was already super tight. I'm just gonna clean it up and try to see what it is later. I'm trying to get ready for a car meet in the Bay Area. I'm from the 209. Let's see. And then found this all stuck right by my hub. Oh shit, that's bad. But yeah, I'm glad I got under here and checked it out. But yep, there's more oil down here. So I gotta see what's up. But yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but that motor mount does not look good. Other side looks better. So what I'm gonna do is that I saw on another YouTuber's page is his channel is a Zero Limit 412, I believe. Shout out to him. What he did is he dropped this pan right here that holds the power steering rack. Took these 4 bolts off, and then you're able to, pull it down just far enough to where you can get that driver's side mount out, slide it over, pull it out from this direction, and then the passenger side is pretty much straightforward. You just pull it out same way, and then we'll see how that goes. It should only take about 1 to 2 hours. So these mounts are from my other cls55. Took these off. These were still good, so I kept them. I upgraded the ones. I went with polyurethane mounts on the other car since it's more modified. This one's stock except for 530 or 550cc injectors, and that's about it. Oh, and the resonator delete. Other than that, it's stock. So I'll be doing some more mods on here pretty soon. Gonna be testing quarter mile time, 0 to 60, 60 to 130s. Then I'll start adding small mods and I'll be posting about the results, and then I'll post any improvements. I'll post costs, and I might post little DIYs here and there. I don't know yet. We'll see. So these bolts right here are 18mm bolts. And then I just want to recommend this stubby 3/8 impact from Milwaukee. It's a fuel. It's got 3 settings, 250 foot-pounds of torque. So if you like to do DIYs on your car, this is the tool. So I couldn't take those off using one hand, so I couldn't film it, but what I do is put a stubby 18mm wrench on top to hold down the nut and just hit it with the impact. Comes right off. Make sure you don't lose your nuts, because that's not good. And it's a little different because the only time I've ever taken this guy off was in my C32, and I didn't need to hold it with the wrench on top. They just all came off. I think it was a different bracket on top. I think there's a bracket that goes on top of this rack, and it made it easier to guide the bolts. And then this one's a little different. I've never really touched anything down here except for the headers when I did my long tube headers on the other car, and the mounts. But I did the mounts a different way because I had the headers off, so I was just able to get them out like that. It took like 10 minutes. All right, now that guy's off the plate, I should be able to just slide this over, kind of shimmy it. Yep. Drops down just like so. This side's already down. It's just this side. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. Give me a sec. I couldn't get this piece to slide out more because of this steering shaft right here. So I'm disconnecting it. It's a 13mm bolt. Should slide right out. Okay, so after removing that bolt from the steering shaft, I should have enough play right here to where I can pull this down far enough to where I can slide that mount over. I already got my jack ready. Put a piece of 2x4 there. You don't want to crack your oil pan. And should be able to get it. I believe it's a 15mm, but we'll see. So I got the bottom bolt out. Really easy with the impact. But the top bolt is a 16mm and its space is not good. So I tried with the stubby, didn't work, wasn't strong enough. Gonna try with my ratchet next. Well, one of these two. If not, I got more. I'm gonna try with this 16, which is a little shorter than that ratchet, but we'll see. So I was able to get the bolt loose from up here. I just removed my intake and I was able to get my hand down in here, and now I can twist it by hand, pull the whole bolt out. I was able to get my 16 in there, so that's good. So I didn't have a jack that was tall enough to raise the mount as high raise the engine as high as I needed. So I had to get an engine support up there and raise it a little higher, and it gave me enough clearance to slide the driver's side mount out and roll it over to the passenger side. And she's out. But yeah, you can see how bad that thing is. That thing is shot. Shout out to the homie Gabriel for bringing his engine mount, engine support. Thank you. S14. Ooh, it's just clean. But yeah, check it out. That's the old one, or the used one that we're putting on. So that one still looks really good. And this is the old one. Look at that. All right, so here's the passenger side motor mount. But I mean, as you can see, same axis as the driver's side, but alternator's right there. So we've got to disconnect our battery. We don't want it to arc and fuck up our electronics. So this is it, all finished up. Motor mounts in. This is the passenger side.
Dude, she plays too much.
This is the steering rack already buttoned in, ready to go. So that's what they were doing before. Shake the other one. The other one wasn't as bad, but still very bad.